Back in the woods, backpacking it into my my tree stand here. Up the four-wheeler at home. I'm back at our campsite. Yeah, I can take a walk in, check the game cameras. One of my cellular cameras isn't sending, so I'll take it down, check it out, and see what's going on. Starting the scouting nice and early for deer. A few deer around my bow stand there. They seem to like to cross right in front of it this time of year, so well, mostly nighttime pictures though. Oh, we got some Bambi tracks in the dirt there. Nice to see. So yeah, just gonna walk it in today. And listen, do you hear that? Exactly. Nothing but chirping birds and me huffing and puffing walking through the bush. I love it back here. A little piece of heaven. If you ever do get yourself a bush saw, one I would highly recommend is this guy right here. If you can see it, I'm kind of leaning down on my cell phone. The Zoom Bat by Silky. And it's built like an arborist saw. So it has a curved handle and a curved blade. And it's a pole saw. All these Silkies are pole saws. And oh my god, this thing cuts like that. Unbelievable. I've cut more tree stand shooting lanes with just this little saw. I've got the mini saw there, the Silky. I think it's called the Gom Boy. I've got the big Katana Boy for big work. That thing, if you don't have a chainsaw, get yourself a Katana Boy and take down half the force. That thing, it's incredible. Yeah, so if you do get into bushcraft or whatnot, you are going to invest in one of these Silky saws. This Zoom Bat is unbelievable. Oh yeah, I got some heavy trekking to do. And my stand is off in this direction. Beyond those trees where the light is the grass swamp, so I might have to trek around it. I'll see how wet it is. We had a lot of rain, so something tells me I'm going to be bushwhacking a little heavier now. Get around that swamp. See if I can run the edge of it without getting too many soakers. And the deer flies have found me. No lack of those, that's for sure. It's not one kind of bug, it's another. It's not too bad if I walk in the middle here. There we go. Not too bad. Hop this little thing here. There we go. Well, that's not too bad at all. Expected a little more water. Some deer tracks in the mud here. It's good. Alrighty. On the edge of the grass swamp. This used to be wide open. There were no trees here when I first started hunting here. It was literally just one big field. Oh, a little woodcock just flew up. Little woodcock sitting there. Yeah, this was a big grass field, but everything's grown up so much. And some of these flowers are just beautiful and gorgeous. Oh, butterfly. Look at that. Oh, pretty little butterfly. Hey, buddy. I'm standing here getting my arms attacked by mosquitoes. Yeah. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. That's what it's all about right there. Well, it's not too bad on the edge here, you know what? Not too bad. It's all tall grass. Can't really see the ground, but it's a little soft, but not bad at all. I'm getting up into the dry area. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, so there's that, what we used to call the grass swamp. There was none of these trees here before. All these little poplars and little tag alders and whatnot, they all grew up over time. I'll keep trucking. I got another 500 yards to go, so. Okay, I'm going to walk with the camera on because I scared up another partridge. I wish I had the camera running at the time. Got the woodcock on camera, but not the, both partridges I missed. So you know what, I'm just going to let the camera roll and I'll edit out the stuff that's boring after. Well, it's not going to be an exciting video at all, but I'll edit out the more boring stuff. Oh, look at that, right in the mud. Little hello. I had some good good doe shots coming through. Nothing with antlers yet, but a few good doe shots coming through my my stand over by the bow stand, I should say. And more trees that fall down and screw up my lanes here. It's not bad right now. Big branches on the trail though, get rid of those. Stepping over them. Oh, there's one that went down. I might clean him up next time I come in here. Almost at my shooting lane. And here we is. There's a tree camera right there in the middle of the screen. It's hard to see, but it's actually on a tree right there. We'll walk back that way later. And there's my stand up there. This is where that tree had fallen. I'm taking that other video of me cutting the tree out of here. It was right here on the ground. Look at this anthill. Isn't this incredible? This thing's like 2.5 to 3 feet high. Developed over the years. And there's the buck killing stand right there. That's one of my shooting lanes down here. Looks so crazy with all the ferns up right now. Without these ferns, man. These ferns are tall. These ferns are like, this fern almost goes to my chin. We'll walk back over here and see where the what's going on with this game camera. A little twig of a tree fell down here across my shooting lane. I'll get him out of the way after. Just push him for now. There we go. Alright. It's in the blazing sun, so it should be picking up solar. For some reason, it is not. Alright. He's on. I'm going to take it down and fiddle around with it. I'll be back. Whew. And I realize I'm standing in an anthill. Right where my game camera is. Let's see if it's, set it back up, put some lithium batteries in it. Could angle it just a little bit more toward me here. Covered in ants, jeepers. There's got to be a gazillion. Like the ants are just right there. Oh man, I'm telling you. I realized, holy jeez, I must have 2 or 3 dozen ants on my hands and my body. I think that's a little better like that. Catch things come by. There. Let's try that again. From here, kind of want to get them right around here somewhere. So yeah, it's not bad at all. Not too bad at all. It's got a bit of a wide angle, wide view too, so makes a pretty good picture. Straighten it out a bit. All right, let's give that a whirl. Okay. I'm going to do some cutting, so I'm going to put you down. Get rid of that tree over there. Take a walk around on my bow stand and see if anything else fell. Had some big windstorms. This great big pine fell and is leaning. He's leaning on two trees, so I think he'll be all right for quite a while. He may stay there for a really long time. So far so good. Well, kind of, when we were kids, my legs are getting a little wet from this stuff. We used to call it snake spit when we were kids, because that white ball of foam on the little branch, and you see that all over the place. And I always wondered if it was the tree's way of, I don't know, cooling itself off, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. You see those little foam balls, almost like suds, coming out of little branches and stuff like that. Kind of always wonder what that is. If you know, let me know, because I don't. We used to call it snake spit when we were kids. And it, like I said, legs get a little damp when you're walking through it. But just like I said, almost like suds coming out of a little branch or blades of grass. Oh, there's some more right there. Yeah. Holy jeepers, there's lots in this one. It was covering it. But yeah, it's just like foam. Huh, weird, eh? Well, if you know what it is, let me know. I'd like to know. Because I don't. I like to learn things. Some more deer tracks here. Kind of hard to make out, but they look good for me. I don't know if they're going to look any good for you. They come all along here. They're running the trails, which is cool. There's another one right there. The dirt. They're running the trails, so they're always around. Oh, another nice one there too. That's a heavy enough deer to make a good impression like that. So that's a decent one. One of those big does we see kicking around here. Get more of that. More of my snake spit. My legs are actually damp because I'm walking through the bush. Like sometimes you rub into a tree like this, and that is all white foam. Neato. Leave a message in the comments if you know what it is. This is a spot. This is why we call it fences, as a sort of a slang for when a tree falls down. Just look at this thing. And the way it fell on the trail, beside the trail, it literally fenced in. One big tree there. The other big tree fell on the bend of the trail. So it literally fenced in this entire, it's almost like a 90-degree elbow in the trail. I'll have to get rid of some of this because the deer used to run through here. And one of the main trails is literally right here. I mean, yeah, they're gonna hop over it and all, but the less work they gotta do, the less work they gotta do, the better. They'll follow the easiest path. So that's something that's got to be taken out. Yeah, them fences. You got to clear those fences around your tree stands because the deer can walk up to them on an old trail and or start going around them, and that's the trail you want them to come down. So you could probably use it in your own, to your own advantage too, by creating those fences so they come to you. But yeah, clean up a lot of down trees around here every year. That's the biggest chore, is cleaning up the down trees in the winter. And we had a bit of an ice storm this year, so another 200-300 yards back to camp, and that'll be it. Yeah, I got here about noon. Rob, come on in for some eggs. We're making lunch. Such nice people. Oh my God. Divvied up their, I know they didn't tell me, but I'm sure they divvied up their bacon and their avocados and their tomatoes and everything else just to fit me in. Made me a couple eggs and some toast. That's the kind of people they are. It's super down to earth, nice people, man. Big hearts. Oh my goodness. There's another one there. Oh, that's a nice squishy one. Yeah. Yeah, big hearts, and those are the people you want to spend your life with and have as friends, because life's too short to waste it with fake friends and fake people, man. Do it once, do it right, and find some good folks to hang with. Gotta have a few good friends than many fake friends, you know what I'm saying? Life's too short to spend time with that. Life's too short for drama. Love the people that are around you. Give them what you got. It doesn't have to be money. It could be time, favors. Help them out fixing something. You don't always have to give presents and money. You can give people your time. And that's usually more valuable than any coin in the world. Well, just about back at camp. So thanks for coming along on my little walk. It wasn't very exciting, but that's the way it is sometimes. Peaceful and quiet. Just be yourself. No matter what other people think. You do you. You love you. You do you, man. You gotta love yourself before you love others. Take care now.